Hi, my name is Colton Hall. I'm with the Winter Advocate. Today we've got joining us Ethan Vobr, and he's going to talk about the Colome Chaos. Ethan, thanks for joining me.
Anytime.
So this was the inaugural season of the Colome Chaos. Just talk a little bit about the experience and what it meant of creating your own team.
We spoke quite a bit throughout the season. It was fun from beginning to end. I put a group of guys together: Willie Beckers, Jake Luce, Jake Urbanic, me, and Matt Vobr, and we essentially just started from the bottom all the way to the top. And we did logos, we did colors. I did a lot of the technical stuff as far as where we're gonna play and getting the field ready, doing that stuff. And throughout the season, I got lots of help. But it was a great experience. And then obviously you get to reap the rewards by playing twice a week, sometimes more, and being around the guys and watching them just form and create friendships. And now it's like we've been playing together for 20 years, as close as we all are.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about just being with your friends and just that aspect of playing baseball just with your friends.
It's you live in a small town. There's not a whole lot to do. And that's something that gets to keep us busy and keeps everyone out of trouble,
Yeah.
But not a lot of people get to hang out with their friends twice a week.
Yeah.
We get to go out and we get to compete and continue to hang out,
Yeah.
So
Why did this come up all of a sudden? Was it just something that you had actually wanted to do for a long time, or was it just something you just decided to just go do it?
I played for Gregory, South Central Storm. I played with them for 5 years. I coached them for 4 years, and we just kind of parted ways. And I realized, I'd taken a lot of guys from Colome and put them into that team. And I just said, if we have the interest and we got the talent and the players, why not just do it at home? Driving 15 miles for a home game wasn't fun sometimes. So it's just like, I live a couple blocks away. Why not just play right here and give our hometown baseball?
Absolutely. Why was it more important for Colome, especially from the community aspect? Also talk a little bit about why the importance of having an amateur baseball team in the town of Colome.
Obviously, from what I can hear, 40 years they haven't had a team. I know there's a lot of interest. I did a lot of talking with the public. Everyone was really interested. And, Winter had a team. Winter has a very good team. And I didn't want to be having to deal with stuff like that playing in Winter. I knew we would get just as much interest. But I think it just meant more. And then almost everybody on the team is either affiliated with the town or from the town or works in the town. So it was just easier and more meaningful to do it in Colome.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, talk about your season as a whole. I know you guys, I think, went overall 2-16, but sometimes it's best to start out like that because a lot of the learning goes into that. So talk about your first season and how you thought things shook out.
Obviously, I was hoping for better, but I had a lot of people and a lot of old guys tell me. They would tell me when teams would start up, and I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, but even professional teams, when they joined whatever league it was in, they'd go winless, So people were proud that we did win 2 games. We let a lot of games slip through our fingers, but a lot of guys hadn't played in 5, 10, 15 years, all the way back to, Little League. Mm-hmm. So I think this year was more importantly about bonding and creating something that's going to create a base for the years to come, because as far as I'm concerned, I think Colome amateur baseball is here to stay. So what our record will reflect this year will be more about what it took to build it, and not so much on the wins and losses. But it was definitely awesome to see us go out there and compete, and we did have a chance at state, whether you look at the stats or not. We had a way to run it, and some things didn't fall our way, and it was unfortunate for us. But now we know what we need to do and just come back stronger next year.
Mm-hmm. Also, last question. Just talk about the community of Colome and how accepting they were of the chaos.
Immediately, it took milliseconds for people to buy in. Obviously, it took a lot of talking and knowing that I'd be able to get this support, but once it took off, it really took off. Businesses were more than willing to donate, asking what we needed, what they could do to help. Some businesses donated more than once, whether it was food for a pancake breakfast or if money got tight, asking, even umpires fees, stuff like that. Hey, if you ever need something, stop back in, we'll help you out.
Yep.
The Frontier Bar helped out putting food and drink specials for us after the game, and everybody in the league would usually stop too. So it brings money back into the business as well as anything else. So it was great to see everyone get behind us like that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on and telling us a little bit about the Chaos. You can pick up the story about the Chaos's inaugural season in this week's edition of the Winter Advocate. Thank you for joining us. Thanks again to Ethan. Peace out.